So, hey guys, Chauzu here. I'm super excited about this video. I'm happy it worked. This is the first team against Krieg level 5 that doesn't use Sanji on the team, doesn't use Jinbe, and doesn't use resilience sockets. Here is the team, super happy. I've said it before, yeah, Sanji is still Frank Captain of course, but I've said it before, I have been excited about 6 plus Uta and Grand Voyage Strong Krieg is one of the reasons. We're going to make good use of Uta here. Blackbeard is the captain though, and we're going to be getting both Superclass, Powerhouse, and Driven on this team. But Blackbeard, he's a pretty good captain. Funnily enough, on this team, his special effects are actually annoying. Like, I want end of turn healing, I want damage reduction, but thankfully Blackbeard gets the spear, so we can just ignore those things. And yeah, the special is actually not that useful either, since Sanji basically removes its final stage, so we can't really get it anyway. But the great thing about Blackbeard is obviously the Superclass special. We get a free 2.25 times attack boost. Super great. But yeah, on to the main event, I guess. Here's Uta. You already know that Uta's captain is not the best. It's a big step down from 6-star Uta, but Driven a Powerhouse captain, that's all we need really. And the big thing about Uta is the special, that while also not as good as Uta's, is super good for this Grand Voyage. Basically for the final stage, we'll be having that 2.75 times ore boost and color affinity, and further boost it with the super class, so that's really good. And the Dormanip also helps a bit, actually. It's a nice change from Uta. It's like the one clear buff that 6 plus Uta got, or Uta, that the superclass has on Ormanip. Next up, Shiryu, Sally needed. But yeah, removes attack down, removes Rainbow Shield, end of turn healing ends up being pretty important as well. Moving on, Cracker, who has always been really good on paper for this. I've also used him once against level 4. Removing the spear, attack down, all great. Damage reduction is what makes this team work without resilience sockets. And Easy Perfects also is very nice for the final stage. You know Radius, I won't talk about her. Here's Wide Bay. On Cracker, essential support, can't replace that. Same for Mihawk sadly, there's no replacement to this Mihawk on this particular team. Uta has the Robin support, so when Uta uses her special you get attack boost, or boost color affinity, going to destroy stage 4 with that. Reiju can either run a damage reduction support, I recommend Wista, or an attack boosting support like Akainu. I use Akainu on my playthrough, but as you'll see, the damage is tight, so I'd probably say you should run Wista instead. And sadly, we have an essential treasure map re-recruit support. It's the Van Ogre treasure map re-recruit that helps remove the final despair, and sadly, not replaceable on this team. Let's get into it. Van Ogre hasn't rerun for well over a year, so we can hope and pray that he reruns eventually. Like, treasure map reruns are rare, but they've started to become existent at least, so who knows in the future? Maybe he'll rerun sometime. But yeah, this is actually a super free team. I think it's the best team right now you can run against this content, funnily enough. It's better than double Sanji, I'd say. Like, the damage output you get is pretty insane. Like, every stage is overkill. Like, I even use Blackbeard stage 2, because I don't know where else it can be useful, so basically using Blackbeard here means that stage 2 becomes completely RNG free, and stage 3 becomes like even easier since you don't just rely on raid use poison. And yeah, just reset here if you don't get the Uta captain swap. The beautiful thing with this captain swap is that first, on stage 4, we can use Uta's superclass to get the superclass for Driven, as well as the buff for final stage. But then on final stage we can also get Blackbeard's superclass for Powerhouse. So Blackbeard and Uta, who are both superclass or are both driven to Powerhouse, will get both the buffs. And as you'll see, we'll make use of this by letting Uta herself be the one to kill Don Krieg. Which is pretty hype. It's very hard to not kill Don Krieg without Sanji. So that's pretty exciting. But yeah, I'm going to stall here one turn, and that's only due to the captain swap. We want the captain swap to be over for the final stage. It will have been better if we could have stalled stage 4, but that's not possible due to how Uta works. Basically with Uta, you are guaranteed to get her special 2 turns with the 6+. So we use her stage 4, and then on stage 5 we can keep it. But to get the 3-turn boost, you get the HP involved, and obviously we won't have enough HP to keep the buff. So that's why we need to kill stage 4 and stage 5 in one after the other. But yeah, Uta, we get the ore boost, call affinity, attack boost, superclass boost, buff the buffs for final stage. I made sure that there's no orb RNG here by not hitting the grade U on stage 3. And yeah, you actually just need to hit grades, like the damage from the Uta special is insane. So yeah, very easy kill, and we're at the final stage already. And I want to point out right away that the order of specials is important. You need to copy the order I do, or you won't get everything you need, basically. Another thing you need to copy is how I tap. There's going to be some manual tapping, and this is all due to 2 reasons. Or the main reason is that I want to hit with Cracker on one of the clowns. So I set it up to be the least amount of unnecessary manual tapping as possible. But yeah, basically you want to hit with Cracker second to last, and I hit with Uta last on Krieg. So I'm actually going to target Gin first. He actually has very low HP, so we can easily kill him. And then I target Pearl, and this means I can then go in order on the bottom row. So there's no more manual tap after that, so it's easily the best order to hit in. So yeah, just copy this if you can run this team, and it should work out. But yeah, it's actually beautiful to see the Uta being able to 1-hit KO Don Krieg. That's actually insane to see. And yeah, then we just need to tank the hit, which we barely do. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.